All right, so welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about communication. Communication with Mia, not like Mia Chicago or Mia Las Vegas or Mia Miami, Mia in general. Because trust me, it ain't just you that they're not answering back. It's me too. But let me tell you how I get them to answer me back. And it's not by saying I want to make a payment. No. But you know, if you want to know what I know, you know what you gotta do. Stay tuned.
Something that perhaps you haven't seen.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here, hi, I am Artesia, and I am taking you on a journey with me while I get my mommy makeover from Mia Aesthetics. But before we move forward, please do these 3 things. Like my video, I count on that. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you can hear when I actually post. I don't do it often. What I do want to say is this. If you've ever been trying to get a hold of Mia Aesthetics and they're not answering the phone, or you're emailing them, they're not answering you back, I can tell you exactly what to do to get them to answer you back. Here goes. First thing, be super transparent in your subject line. I've noticed that when you put like a lot in your subject line, they're more keen to answer you back. Now, I know that's like the whole bait and switch thing, but who cares at this point, right? You're trying to get your surgery booked or something changed to it, and you need to talk to them. Do what you got to do. So I always pad my subject line. No lie. 2, I have a habit of, if they don't answer me, like when I'm calling, this may be a little stalkerish, but I don't care. I go on Instagram. I sure do. Instagram, and I DM them, and I get a call back. No lie. When I DM them, it's not, I don't bring up anything in particular like, oh, I called y'all, gotta answer the phone, Nope. I act like my phone call is one communication and my DM is another communication. And I don't let those 2 ever overlap. Meaning I don't say, hey, I am Artesia and I called you 4 times, you gotta answer the phone. No, I don't do that. But I do say, hey, I'm trying to reach my concierge and my concierge is not calling me back. Are they no longer my concierge? You gotta kind of play dumb on Instagram. And that's just the honest to God truth, just being completely honest. That's with the DMs. 3, so this is another thing that I do on Instagram. Be their friend. Like their posts, comment on their posts, and always put like hashtag future rain doll or hashtag future cysto doll. That way they know that the person that's commenting is going to actually be their client and you got money invested. So they're more keen to answer you back. I found out with Mia, they're not cool with, wait, pause. I don't want to say that. That just sounds bad. What I'm trying to say. Mia is not too keen on talking to people that's not going to spend money with them. That sounds real trifling, right? I get it, but it's true. When you think about the money aspect of it, right? They don't want to waste their, and I don't want to say waste to offend anybody, but just we being real, they don't want to invest or no. They don't want to use their resources, their people, concierges and receptionists, on people that just keep calling about the same thing. And although me and you, although we're calling to like either change an appointment, which you don't want to do, or like adding something to your surgery or asking a question about your surgery, there's other women out there that will call Mia 18 trillion times a day to ask the same exact question, but then you have another 5 trillion ways asking the same exact question. You got some people that don't want to do research, and for that reason, they screwed it up for all of us, just being honest. And so what happens is Mia don't answer the phone for everybody. They really filter through everything. At one point, I wasn't even getting calls back. I literally had to say, I'm going to cancel and yank my $11,000 back if I don't get an answer back. Somebody named Nicole on Instagram was like, 1 second, let me get you a manager. And Lord and behold, got a manager. So that happens. Next, I've also noticed that they lie to you too. They lie. So they may tell you that, people that's in Miami has very, very, very heavy accents. You know, I don't want to be sounding rude. I don't want to sound like that person, but they have heavy accents and I don't understand nothing they say most times, right? So I've asked them, I need that in an email. Whatever you tell me via telephone conversation, I need that in an email as well. Trust me, it'll save you in the future. So always get an email sent to you that kind of follows up your conversation. So you're not out here just he's saying, she's saying, because what happened is they'll say, I didn't tell you that, Mrs. Stamps. And I can say, yes, you did tell me that. You told me that I can get the whatever done and it'll be this amount. And I got the email to prove it. Had I not had the email to prove it, guess what? They'd have been like, we didn't tell you that, Artesia. So always just back yourself up. Also, ask your facility for a local number. You heard me. Yeah. So we all know that Mia has the hub in Miami. This is true. But each location has a physical number. Like Chicago has a Chicago number. The one in Atlanta have an Atlanta number. Texas have a Texas number. They have their own. They're just not able to schedule through those locations, but they can answer phone calls to that location. So just understand that they do have physical numbers. The way I got mine was through my receptionist. When I called Mia Aesthetics and just pushed 0 and got a random person, she must have not known to give it out, but she gave me a number to Chicago, and I have been calling it when I can't get a hold of Mia. I don't just call it for the heck of it. I just call it when I need something. Like I added upper back lipo to my makeover because I don't want to look like small in the waist, but then my back is like wide because I know my 1%. My back is not. I'm not small, so I don't want to get like a small waist, and then my back is like. So I did end up adding that, but in order for me to add that, I ended up getting the Chicago people. So that's one thing you can do. Just know that the communication with Mia is not always great. Trust me on this. It's not always great. But their doctors are on point. That's true. So they have the suckiest communication in a history of communication. But I'm so down for their doctors, though, and their credentials and their stats and the fact that they have really good medical background as far as like 30 years experience, and then double board certified, and then looking at their medical license, just little stuff like that adds up. So if the receptionists and concierges don't want to answer the phone, I'm not going to get that pissed off where I cancel my surgery and go someplace that's answering the phone like crazy, but they're also killing people or they're super negligent, you know? So pick your battles and just know that you have different ways to communicate. Email them, DM them, and then comment on their pictures on Facebook. Trust me, they answer you. Lie to you not. I think there's like a couple of people handling their IG pages, but again, it's one of those things you can definitely look up. This video was basically for the women that were asking me, how did I even get this far to book? Well, you got to find different avenues to get through if you want what you want. And so if you're willing to wait for it and push through to those phone calls and deal with all the miscommunication, as far as like, not miscommunication, but the lack of communication, then, you know, I think your Essex's going to be good. But we can't base our relationship or actions or encounters with like the front people. They're not even in the trenches. They're literally receptionists and other people like that. Not downing them, but they're not the ones doing your surgery. They're not the ones that's got to take care of you and make sure that you are okay when you're on that table. So I look at it like that. If you can do that, then, you know, I think you'll be all right. But yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, and share this video. But if you have questions of any sort, please put it in the comment section below, and I answer those. If you want to know something in particular, like a topic or a place in Chicago that does massages, or sorry, or to get like a faja, or what medications you should be taking or what you should not be taking, when to stop taking Phentermine, all of that kind of stuff. If you have questions about those things, I'll do a video on it. But you just gotta let me know what you want to know, and I can make a video about it, and then I can post it. So that being said, until next time, peace.